This is an online training course in grant writing skills for the not-for-profit sector. The training course is developed by BSS Management Consultancy with the help of its tutors. The course is designed as one of our project management series to help organizations build capacity to increase their fundraising. As part of our online training courses, we offer online support, which ensures your questions about the course concepts are answered, and we ask that you take advantage of this feature. Should you wish to contact us at any point, please send your questions via email to training@bssresponders.com. Please note that we do not answer questions about the course over the phone. As part of our customer service standards, we endeavor to respond to all questions sent to us no later than 3 working days. You will also have the opportunity to download some of our course materials and access our portal for 6 months. If you are interested in obtaining a certificate after completing the course, please ensure that you take our short online exam at the end of the course. Provided you score 70% or higher, you will be able to obtain our certificate of completion instantly. You can complete the exam several times until you achieve the pass mark. With that said, let us now turn our attention to the main course. As stated earlier, our aim is to teach you techniques to build your fundraising capacity. To this end, the course objectives are: Number 1, to give you an overview of what a grant is and to acquaint you with the basic technologies in the grant funding market. Number 2, to ensure that you are aware of the different types of grants and where and how to access them. Number 3, to show you how to think strategically to improve your odds of having funding success and how to plan your grant writing effectively. Number 4, how to find out and understand what funders want and ensure you clearly articulate their needs through the project. Finally, as part of this course, we will teach you how to use storytelling approach to sell your grant application, must-do approach to write a winning grant application, how to build a strong statement of need and present your project as a solution, how to design your purpose statement, your goals, measurable objectives, and metrics for monitoring performance, how to build an integrated project budget that links project solutions to the work plan, and some great places to get started with grant sourcing. Let us now move on to grant terms you must learn as part of this course. In the grant funding market, there are many terms you must be aware of. Before continuing with this course, we ask that you now pause the video and spend up to 10 minutes to answer the first question. What do these terms mean? Grantor, grantee, outputs, outcomes, impacts, request for proposals, call for proposals, integrated budget. Let us look at other terms you must learn in order to handle applications for grant funding. Spend another 5 to 10 minutes to answer the next question. What is your understanding of the following terms? Goals, objectives, mission statement, needs statement, SWOT or SWOT, project monitoring, project evaluation. Please pause the video and answer the questions. Okay, we hope you've taken the time to complete these exercises. They will help you to test the value of the knowledge gained through this course, as we recommend you check the results with this test against the result of the test taken after completing the course. The first definition we must get out of the way is this. What is a grant? You will be surprised to know how many misconceptions exist about what a grant is and what it is not. For the purpose of this course, we define grant as an award of money given to you by a grantor to deliver a specific program of activities for which you are expected to comply with the requirements of the grantor. A grantee is the recipient of a grant. The grantor is the funder or grant-making organization. To summarize the definition of a grant, we can conclude that a grant award is a contract between two or more organizations for funds awarded to be used to deliver agreed outputs and outcomes within an agreed timeline and in compliance with certain policies. In this regard, a grant award is not free money, as grantees are expected to give account of how it has been used. Grant funders are similar to banks, inasmuch as they require accountability for their funding. Just like a bank has lending criteria to determine who to lend to and how much is appropriate for each lending decision, a grant fund has its own funding award decision criteria. There are various ways you can source and access grants. Grants can be applied for by an organization in need of funding for its project, usually through an application form or a written proposal document issued by the grant-making organization. On the other hand, a grant-making organization in need of projects to address a range of social issues that are not catered for by the private sector can make formal invitations to the public for proposals. When this happens, successful organizations whose projects are selected will be awarded grant funding. The method used to invite organizations to submit proposals for funding is known as a call for proposal or a request for proposal. Either option is available to the grantee market, and it is for you as an organization to learn how to respond to both. In this course, we will be focusing on grant writing skills using the grantor's application form. In our proposal writing skills course, we focus on writing proposals to obtain grant funding. Let us pause for a few minutes and make a parallel comparison between the private sector and the not-for-profit sector. You will wonder why we are doing so. Well, in the private sector, individuals or businesses that create value for the market are known as entrepreneurs. So what do we call organizations or people who create value to address social issues? They are called socialpreneurs. When we look at a project in the not-for-profit sector, it is rarely perceived as a product or service that offers solutions to societal challenges. In this course, we want you to shift your paradigm of what your project is. Insofar as charities are concerned, your project concept is similar to any product in the market that is designed to offer value to a target market or beneficiaries. Your project needs to be paid for by an individual or organization for the beneficiaries to use it and realize the value it has to offer. Unless someone pays for it, it is like a great product that no one knows about. As a result, it is down to you to ensure you sell your project to the funders who have to pay for it to ensure that the target beneficiaries' lives are changed. With this said, before you get too focused on the amount of grants needed for your project or program, you must be clear about the answers to some important questions that are critical to influence funders to hand over their checkbook to you. So, let us now review some of the questions immediately. As we look at them, think about a project you were involved in, and pause the video and answer these questions. A. What is the problem your organization wishes to solve? B. Does your organization have the technical know-how and management capacity to solve the problem? C. How much money is required to solve the problem? D. What proportion of the funds required is to be funded through grants? E. What do you have to do to get the results needed to solve the problem? It is important you pause the video and take 10 to 15 minutes, possibly more, to answer these questions. The better designed your program or project is, the more effective your fundraising effort will be. Are you aware that having a great project concept does not mean that you can execute the concept? Effective grant writing is all about demonstrating your organization's capacity to solve a problem that is desperate and urgent, and for which grants funding is necessary to deliver a set of coherent and integrated solutions that are aligned to the funder's requirements. This means the process is holistic and robust enough to ensure the grantor is not exposed to financial and reputational risks. It boils down to one thing: grantors have strategic plans and priorities. They need to partner with organizations that can help them meet their goals. Your project is one out of hundreds that they have to evaluate for strategic fitness. Therefore, you must ensure to take note of all the points on this course. Let us now turn our attention to the grant funding.